Hello everybody, Black Hearts Pop Culture here with a really cool Build-A-Bear review video. As you'll see by the thumbnail that it's the star of the upcoming Garfield movie, which once again another time that Illumination is taking another character from popular culture and putting on the big screen. I mean, what a funny thing about this particular thing as well, for Garfield, as you already see by the thumbnail of what I'm going to be reviewing. Um, Considering the last, no, I think yeah, last year being with Super Mario movie, and now with one of another beloved, uh, comic book character, or at least not really comic book, but more of like a comic strip from a newspaper character, among other things, cartoons and a whole bunch of media stuff, video games, loads of books, and whatever you see in the daily newspaper for comic book strips, or comic strips I should say. um let's see what else, plushes, apparel, and everything else. And that, once again, I mean, at least for what I would say probably the second time that he's ever been on the big screen, if I remember correctly, because I can't really remember if the original one for Bill Murray's real life Garfield movie, or at least that and the sequel, which coincidentally for this year being being debuted in 2004, is now over 20 years old as of this year. For which I just looked it up. I think it's supposed to be the 11th of this month that it's supposed to be hitting its 20th birthday for the real life Garfield movie. But as of right now, what's coming up soon is the one for Illumination, in which I'm not sure exactly how anticipated it is. I know probably a lot of people are gonna go see it, whether being fans of Garfield, or at the very least being like they want to do something during the Memorial Day weekend, which I know, if anything, most of movie theaters are going to be packed with a lot of people getting to watch that movie, among other people for other movies. But at the very least, I think that, at the very least, possibly around Memorial Day weekend, it will be a time where it gets very busy around that time. And I'll be surprised what, if anything, if they're going to be doing anything promotional. I'm kind of hoping it would be just maybe, if I had anything, a poster or something like that would be kind of cool. But enough with me saying with whatever for the movies and everything. I just really wanted to get that out of the way so I can do, this proper introduction into this video. So I'll stop talking about that, and then I'll introduce to you my newest in my collection, and the newest out of movie Build-A-Bears and comic characters. This is my Garfield plush, stylized around his more of his comic book look, compared to like the Garfield show's 3D look. Um, he comes with at least two different wristies. He does one with Pookie here, which is his little teddy bear that he sleeps with. And then he's also got one for a square of lasagna, or a brick of lasagna, depending on what you kind of want to categorize that as. And then he's got this one shirt, or at least a hoodie actually, saying 100% that cat, with him with sunglasses on. So coincidentally, hopefully I'm using that word right. Um, Apparently, there's two different bundles. Either you can get him with Pookie and the hoodie, or you can get him with the hoodie and with the square lasagna. For some weird reason, there is no bundle for all four things, being him, the hoodie, and then the two wristies and everything. I would say pretty good size for overall. I mean, considering as of this moment, from when I'm recording this video, because I did call a couple hours before doing this video that apparently he's still going to be online at this point in time. So I don't know if it's going to be like later on after the movie when he finally debuts in stores. So it's more online than anything to be getting Garfield. He can come both either stuffed or unstuffed. So if you want to do anything special for Garfield, he is available to getting, being just, the unstuffed body, so you can finally get to see, or you got to put with whatever. It kind of sucks that there's not really much anything special. Which even if they tried doing something like of a lasagna scent or something like that, I don't think it would work. I mean, considering they tried doing a pizza one and that didn't go well. Or at the very least, what I also found out because I wanted to know exactly what his favorite drink was. Not saying coincidentally. Apparently, coffee's his favorite drink right there. Which, yeah, I understand. I've seen a lot of strips that he actually does drink coffee and everything, but you never know. It would be something more of a situation like how it's Snoopy is with root beer and everything. Um, I've been a big fan of Garfield for somewhat of a while now. Not that I've really gotten a lot of stuff, but I have enjoyed the comic book strips that Jim Davis does. That I always look forward to seeing him along with Snoopy for what I see for newspaper comics. I have been trying to get to watching some of the stuff for Garfield. Netflix has seasons 3 and 4 of the Garfield show, which is the 3D variation of Garfield. Uh, Tubi has the Garfield and Friends show. I don't know if it's the whole entire thing or at the very least it's the majority of everything. And then a few other movies and specials. I think both Tubi and I think even I think Peacock has some stuff. I can't really remember exactly for what I saw because some of them like you gotta like search up the actual name compared to like ones where you know if they're connected with the show and whatnot. Let's see. And then for the Garfield for both the original live action and the Tale of Two Kitties, since that's with Century Fox, those are owned by Disney Plus. So if you want to watch those two movies, you go to Disney Plus for that. Among other than that, not really much else I have to really say. He's a really good size, at least for when I got him. Um, I'm kind of hoping to get him a little bit more stuff, but technically he's still pretty good hugging weight. At the very least, wanting to watch Garfield or at the very least anything else you really want to watch and how and I have a nice little lap cat that likes lasagna among other things and coffee. Pretty good plush, all the same to be having. Um, Really nice soft material. Very nice face. Pretty cool. Getting to see some. With such an iconic face like that. Um, Other than that, I'm kind of hoping to. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna really get to watch the Garfield movie. If I anything, I'm kind of hoping to be something like that won't take too long for a copy of the movie to be coming out on digital because I know I think what Godzilla and Kong I think not too long ago got on to being digital and that wasn't even a couple months since because I know a couple of specific movies either they've already only gotten a physical copy or they're still waiting to have a digital release. But at the very well least, that it just seems so weird how a lot of other times it's always been movie coming out and then like maybe like a month or so and then that's when they release the movie on digital first or at the very least digital and physical copies. Now it's like a weird thing going on, like it'll either be a couple months or it'll be a lot longer while or at the very least it'll be like within a month or so after the movie debuted. So we shall see what happens. I really wish I could see this in theaters. One thing is more, I'm pretty sure it's going to be sold out by Memorial Day weekend, and that's going to be a busy time of busy time for me for work to be getting to see that. I mean, I'll be surprised if I had the available time for it. And considering other than that, it's where the closest movie theaters are that I can go to. One being by bus that would have to, I mean, both would have to be done by transit buses, but one's going to be a longer process than the other. I really wish that, the buses went a little bit further down. And it goes about halfway to where the closest movie theater, at least by bus, would be. But it would still have to take a transit bus to get to the other side of the whole entire thing. And then it's getting to go see the movie and depending on how long it's going to take, what time is it going to be over, and then if I can get to the transit bus at a good enough time, get all the way back to the bus shuttle, to get on the public bus, to get home and everything, and it seems there'll be a lot of work. but at the very least, I know I'm probably going to be busy as well during that time, so it's not like I really can't do much of anything. So other than that, I'm really happy to finally have Garfield, that being my second newspaper comic book character in my collection, and hopefully I'll be trying to see, because I have seen some really cool shirts that debuted because of I mean, more to the reason, I think, because of Garfield, if anything. But I'm kind of hoping, a lot more stuff will be coming out. I haven't really seen too much as of right now, just like maybe like a couple of shirts, but not really much of anything of like other kinds of apparel or other kinds of stuff to collect, in which I hope to be collecting some more. Maybe I'll show off some of that stuff within the couple weeks time after the debut of the movie. It all really depends on whatever happens. So other than that, I'd like to say thank you guys all for watching my video. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. If you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that bell notifications to get notifications for present and future videos. If you like this video, give it a like. If you have any suggestions you want to see for my next YouTube video, anything you want to see on my YouTube channel, or anything else at all, write it down in the comment section below. Thank you guys all for watching my video, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.